Conformers of butane. The formula of butane is C4H10. By using here we get nearly 6 type of conformers for butane. So wait a moment, I will draw all possible conformers. So due to in the butane the free rotation possible at C2C3 carbon. So in the butane we have 4 carbons. Free rotation can be possible at second and third carbon. Then we get nearly 6 type of conformers. So free rotation at C2C3 single bond. Okay. Now just a moment, I just draw the each and every structure. Wait a moment. So first form is anti-staggered form. Anti-staggered form. So in the anti-staggered form, the groups are quite opposite. I mean, the both methyl groups are present on a front carbon, back carbon is quite opposite to each other. So this is a anti-staggered form. After when after getting anti-staggered form, if you rotate the carbon-carbon free rotation bond for 60 degrees, we get the partially eclipsed form. This is anti-staggered form. So after rotation of 60 degrees of anti-staggered form, we get the partially eclipsed position. So this is front carbon. So I just keep the front carbon as a constant. I just rotate the second carbon or back carbon. So then I get the structure like. So this is a partially eclipsed form. Now again I just rotate the 60 degrees of I just rotate the carbon-carbon single bond with 60 degrees rotation. Then I get Gaussian staggered form. I mean here Gaussian staggered form means the staggered form is almost near to the Gaussian form. So in that situation, the arrangement of groups present like. So this is a Gaussian staggered form. Okay. Now if you again rotate the another 60 degrees, I just giving this is the first form, second form, third form. After rotation of 60 degrees of carbon-carbon single bond, we get the fourth structure, that is eclipsed form. What we get? Eclipsed form. So I just write the fourth structure here. So after rotation of 60 degrees of carbon-carbon bond, the form can be changed from Gaussian staggered to eclipsed. So you can observe the eclipsed form here. This is a eclipsed form. So now I just again rotate the carbon-carbon free bond for 60 degrees. Then I get the Gaussian or skew form. This is a skew or Gaussian form. Now if you rotate again for 60 degrees, carbon-carbon free bond, we get a fully eclipsed form. This is the last conformer of butane, fully eclipsed. So CH3. In the fully eclipsed, both methyl groups are coincide to each other. I mean parallel to each other. This is a fully eclipsed form. So they are the 6 possible conformers for a butane. So when you take the order of stability of these 6 conformers, so I just take the order of stability for these 6 conformers. Order of stability. Now, if you take the order of stability, the highest stable conformer is anti-staggered form. Why? Because the similar groups are opposite to each other, so less torsional strain can be possible. So anti-staggered is more stable. After staggered, after Gaussian staggered, after Gaussian or skew form, skew or Gaussian form, after partially eclipsed, after eclipsed, at last is fully eclipsed. So this is the order of stability of conformers of butane. Once again, this anti-staggered is a highly stable form. After staggered, after Gaussian staggered, then skew or Gaussian form, then partially eclipsed, after eclipsed, at last is a fully eclipsed. This is the order of stability of conformers of butane. Okay, and next is conformers of cyclohexane. With this, the topic is over. Next is conformers of cyclohexane. So for cyclohexane, we have get 4 type of conformers. Those are chair, boat, twist boat, and half chair forms. So we will see one by one. First, I take the chair. Possible conformers are chair, boat, twist boat, and half chair. These are the possible conformers of cyclohexane. So we will see one by each lecture one by one. This is chair form. This is boat form. And this is twist boat form, and last is half chair. This is a half chair form. These are the possible conformers of cyclohexane. Here, if you take the stability order of conformers of cyclohexane, if you take the stability order of conformers of cyclohexane, chair form is more stable. After twist boat, after boat, and at last is a half chair. So these are the order of stability of conformers of cyclohexane. And at room temperature, one form of chair at room temperature, one chair form flips to the another chair form, or one boat form can be flips to the another board form. Here in the conformers of cyclohexane, mainly we're discussing about chair and board, not about fixed board or half chair. So we can flip the one chair form to another chair form at room temperature and at board form. So I will show. So at room temperature, one chair form flip to another chair form. Okay, so I just show the conversion of one chair form to another chair form. So just a moment. This is one chair form. So at room temperature, it can be converted into another chair form, that is, and this is the another chair form. So we can at room temperature we can convert one chair form to another chair form. So in cyclohexane we have two type of bonds. So if you see this, I just represent the two type of bonds. So they are the chair form of sorry, in cyclohexane whether it in chair form or board form we have two type of bonds are present. One is axial bond. Here A means axial bonds or axial positions, axial position, and E means equatorial position. So the axial positions are axial bonds present on the plane of ring, and equatorial bonds are present on the above or below the plane. Once again, the axial bonds are uh, sorry the axial bonds are the axial positions are lies above the or below the plane of the ring, and the equatorial positions are lies in plane of a ring. So axial position or bonds lies above or below the plane of ring. At the same time, equatorial position or equatorial bonds lies on the plane of ring, on the plane of a ring. Okay, and on the conversion of one form to another form, the axial bonds can be converted into equatorial bonds and equatorial bonds can be converted into axial bonds. I mean, on conversion of one form to another form, the axial positions are converted into equatorial positions and equatorial positions are converted into the axial positions. Note. On conversion from one form to another form, axial positions change to equatorial positions on vice versa. I mean, for reversely, equatorial positions can be changed into axial positions. So this is about the conformation of cyclohexanes or conformational isomerism. Okay, students, if you like my concept, please subscribe to my channel or Please like and share my videos. Thank you.